Hello and welcome to Live in Vibrancy. My name is Liv, and today we're going to be talking about how to stop living in fear. And fear can show up in many different ways. Um, there's a lot of ways that I've noticed in my own personal life that I've shown up in fear that I want to share. For one, it's different to know what your purpose is and be scared of it at the same time. And what I mean by that is naturally, I'm the type of person that is more reserved into myself, but whenever it came to me going out in person, whether it was with my makeup or an outfit or anything like that, it would kind of naturally draw attention, good and bad, and it was intimidating. And with that, I feel like I began to shrink myself into something that was more digestible or normal for others, and also so that I wouldn't draw in that attention. But with that, it was a lot of unfulfillment that came with it because I started to not feel like myself. And explaining your gift when you don't completely understand it can be hard. And I stopped feeling comfortable doing that or trying to explain that to people because I didn't look like what a normal, I guess, black person would look like on a day to day basis whenever I would do my makeup and my art. And I also started to draw certain types of attention that wasn't the best. So that kind of furthered the fear that I had. And it also put me in rooms that were amazing and opportunities that were amazing. And I started to feel very inadequate and feel like I didn't belong there, or the fear of not living up to someone else's expectation of what my work is supposed to look like. So with that, it started to make me not show up fully how I needed to. And I didn't fully take advantage of a lot of the experiences and opportunities that I had because of that feeling of inadequacy that I had deep down. And I really had to sit with myself and understand where that was coming from. And it came from a place of a little girl that never felt seen or heard or understood. And me expressing myself through my art and my clothes that I would wear was my way of being heard without saying anything. So whatever I felt like wearing that day, that was a vocal of my expression and my emotions without me having to speak about it, because sometimes I didn't know how to speak about it, and sometimes it just me sitting down and just pouring out my thoughts in either writing or art or whatever the case is. Um, and then after a while, I started to think of how it was being perceived, and that perception started to twist, I guess, into fear. And before, there was a lot of boldness and bravery attached to it. And whenever it translated into fear, it started to become defensive. It started to become like something that felt like it was outside of the realm of what I initially created it to be. So, whenever you're living in fear of your gifts, you're holding yourself back from what rightfully you're supposed to be experiencing. You know that you're supposed to be living up to your fullest potential. You know that you're supposed to be living this amazing, abundant life, that you're supposed to have everything that your heart desires and then some, right? But you're holding yourself back because of what you've previously experienced and what you've been used to. And you have to understand that you deserve all those thoughts and those things that you want. You deserve to experience life at its fullest. And in order for you to do that, you have to believe within yourself who you truly are. You have to remind yourself that you were created specifically for a purpose and to share that purpose with other people and to connect with other people through your purpose. But you can't do that if you're hiding. You can't do that if you're watering yourself down. You can't do that if you don't believe in yourself. So, this is just going to be a short message today, but I just felt called to talk about this because I know that since this is something that I've struggled with, I know that there's probably someone else out there that has struggled with this too, and you're not alone. But anytime you feel like you are alone or you need a reminder of who you are, come back to this video and share it with someone that you see their potential and you know what they're capable of, and they're scared of taking that leap of faith into who they're called to be. It can be scary, but would you rather live a life of regret, or would you rather live a life that you know that you deserve? Both are hard. You got to choose a hard. So, yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.